Hello, everyone. Popping on. I'm just gonna do a couple of things, let everyone roll in, and put my phone on Do Not Disturb. Hello, everyone. Welcome. My name is Jen. I am headmistress here at RISE Innerversity. And I'm going to be popping on more often, preferably on Wednesdays. And it is also going to be around this time. So for me, it's 10 a.m. Mountain Time. So wherever you're at in the world, if you benefit from these lives, this is the time that I'll be popping on. And the purpose of this, the intention, I'm informing you, I'm a manifestor in human design, is we're going to be kind of going over what to look at weekly from Wednesday to Wednesday to kind of get you prepped for the weekend, and then also to prepare for the week to come, and pull some insights, some oracle cards or tarot, whatever spirit is guiding me to do, and just basically kind of do some channeling and downloading, as well as any type of updates that are happening here inside of RISE Innerversity. And I hope you guys can hear me really well. I don't have my microphone on. I forgot that, but that's okay. We're gonna roll with it. I have done full lives before where no sound has come through, so hopefully whoever watches this can let me know if there's sound, or I'll check it after we record. But either way, I am pushing through because that's what exactly I need to do. So let's start off with, I did a little introduction. If you're new to me, make sure to drop a comment down below. Let me know where you're viewing this in the world, just a little bit about yourself. I am a 5/1 emotional manifestor here, and RISE Innerversity is my little baby. It is a skull, okay, SCHOLE instead of a school. And what that is it's a Greek word that way back in the ancient days, it was like a school, but there's not a pressure, okay? And that's what RISE Innerversity is. I have found a lot. I've gone through so many different coaching programs, and I spent a lot of money before I found out that I was a manifestor, okay? And I was signing up. I'm attracted to generators. And I would get in these masterminds, and there would be this time crunch, and it'd be so fast, and I don't operate that way. So I wanted the Innerversity. It's not a university, it's the Innerversity, because all the knowledge that you are seeking, the answers that you are wanting to the questions that you are asking, is really inside of you. I'm just here to be a mirror and lead and guide you in the best way for you to find what works for you, because we're not all the same. So after over 8 years of building my business online, I have learned a thing or two, and I have been witchy. I'm coming out of the broom closet, but I have been very into spiritual, esoteric knowledge my whole entire life. So that's what RISE Innerversity is. And RISE stands for Rhythm, Initiation, Sovereignty, and Embodiment. So I'm here to help you learn how to do that. Now, for the weekly updates of what we're going to be moving into, what to look out for, how you can apply this to your life and business. Today we are in a full moon in Taurus. It is also called the Beaver Moon. And Taurus has a rep for being, it likes luxury. It likes the materialistic things outside of them, okay? It can have a tendency to be lazy, but I don't like to see Taurus as being lazy. I like to see Taurus as someone who is enjoying the moment, taking their time. All right. They can't be rushed. And when they are rushed, man, they plant those feet in and you can't get them to move. So sometimes we need to be that way in our life, in our business. We live in a world where they have time is an illusion, but the way that they have manipulated and distorted time as a whole is not how we are supposed to be living. Okay. And Taurus, especially the Taurus full moon, is going to reveal this to us. All right. So take time, be in the moment. All right. And depending on where this is impacting you in your chart, which you should really look into, okay, is going to be how it affects you. And please know that I have notes. I have menopause brain. And so sometimes I forget to say certain things, or I get maybe the day wrong. So I really like to come in prepared for this. But the Beaver Moon, going back to Taurus, which is going to be today, and into tomorrow. So depending on where you are in the world, full moons are great times for us to do releasing. We do release work, shadow work, things that we need to let go of, that we are holding on. Retrogrades and full moons are one of my favorite times because it is an energetic thing. If you are not where you want to be in your life, there is something that you need to let go of, to move through, to integrate into your being. There's inside of RISE Innerversity, we have a program called the Earthkeepers Guild, and that is our monthly tuition program. And it gives you all the tools that you could possibly need to build, to really balance your personal, mental, spiritual, and physical being. Okay. Because mindfulness is one of my favorite tools to utilize, because all the magic is happening in the moment. It's just other things are keeping us distracted. So inside the Earthkeepers Guild, I have a guide that shows you how to integrate and what to go through during these times, as far as like full moons and new moons. There's something beeping. I don't know exactly what it is. I think my sister's making bread. But speaking on that, if you are wanting to know how to work with this full moon, DM me and I will send you the guide separately. You can buy the guide separately, but it is free or included with all of the members who are in the Earthkeepers Guild. So going back to this full moon in Taurus, which is the Beaver full moon, okay? This is, take some time to really evaluate, where you are currently at, especially when it comes to materialistic wise. How are you doing financially? Are you where you want to be? Focus on, or, reflect on things as it pertains to, being physical. Are you eating the nourishing foods? So, as I mentioned before, the physical, mental, spiritual, and emotional, definitely tap into all of those things, especially the physical, because that's what Taurus is really tied to. All right. So it is a super moon. Do expect, all right? Do expect that this week is going to be very chaotic. We have a lot of crazy energetics happening for the collective as a whole. So, full moons, people get crazy, and there's a particular reason for that. But make sure that you are working on you, focusing on you. Stay out of the bullshit, because this energetic wise, a lot of people are really feeling affected. So just reflect on, you personally. Focus on you personally is what's coming through. Now, the other things that you need to pay attention to this week is that yesterday we had Mars move into Sagittarius, all right? And so this is all about exploration, truth seeking, adventure, travel, being in Sagittarius, all right? And Mars really being a planet of going, force, moving, very masculine, okay? So channel whatever is coming up. You know, you can start to set intentions, like what do you need to clear when we are going through the clearing process, moving into the new moon. What seeds do you need to start pulling out of your subconscious to really start planting? Okay, so with Mars moving in Sagittarius, it is, you know, where do you want to either invest more in higher learning, or was there a plan to do some traveling? Reevaluate those things. You may start getting that feeling to want to travel, okay? Or for me, it's investing in higher learning. How can I really improve myself? What is that next level that I need to go to? I wrote down, be mindful of impulsiveness, okay? It can be very impulsive energy. If you are, you know, going to your human design, always follow your strategy and authority. I'm not going to break that down. If you don't know what your human design is, definitely reach out or drop a comment down below. But if you know your human design, always follow your strategy and authority, regardless of whatever energy cycles are happening, because they are influencing you. Now, on November 6th, tomorrow, we're going to have Venus move into Scorpio. This is what's going to deepen relationships and values, okay? So it's a really good time for emotional healing, shadow work, perfect with the full moon that's coming up. These are things that you know, whatever spirit is revealing to you in your own personal world, make sure that you are writing that down so that you can you know, transmute it, integrate it into your being. You're never going to get rid of it, guys. You just need to really, once you bring light of what has been playing in the subconscious and integrate it into the conscious, that is when your life starts to change. But if you are avoiding looking at who you truly are, the parts that you play, and how that is playing out in your life, and how it may have influenced you to make decisions or move in a particular direction, you're going to forever be on that hamster wheel. So this is what these powerful energetics really do to help you transmute and move through. Now, coming into this weekend on the 9th, we have Mercury retrograde. So again, powerful energy, crazy chaotic all the way until the end of the year and the Gregorian New Year. For me, I don't follow that. I'm in third quarter right now. New Year's doesn't happen for me until the spring. But with the Mercury retrograde, okay, it's, you know, this is always about going back and reviewing things. But because we are in the shadow period, we have the full moon, we have Mars moving into Sagittarius, all these planetary things that are happening, it's going to be a little bit chaotic. So expect maybe tech delays. I've been having tech delays, communication not coming through clearly, people not being on the same page or seeing things the same way. I'm experiencing this. There are so many different timelines at play right now. It is very easy to just jump on it. So going back to Taurus energy, take a step back. Don't move too fast. Don't make rash decisions. Don't jump into something. Take some time to think it over. Be slow. Get out of the FOMO, okay? And, you know, oh my God, I gotta get it done now. Especially if you have a open root and you are feeling that pressure. You don't have to react to it, okay? So with this Mercury retrograde, this is a great time for you to just go back and review what needs to be edited, what needs to be refined, okay? Tweaked. Learn from the past lessons. Success is a lesson learned. Failure is a lesson learned. Success is a lesson learned applied. We want to move into the energy of success, okay? And moving into the energy of success is doing that reevaluation, looking at the things that we can tweak. Okay, this is getting honest with ourselves. All right, comes in life, does this in business. Whatever it is that you are working on, you can apply this knowledge to. All right, so this energy is definitely helping you do that. Now, for human design, if you are someone that focuses on the transit, I just touch on it, okay? But right now, currently, from the 6th to the 7th, we're going to have the sun in gate 1, which is the creative. It is, I love this book about the animal totems and the I Ching, okay? And I highly recommend getting it. If you want to know what it is, send me a DM, drop a comment. But I really like how she pulls in spirit animals with the I Ching and the gates. And for this one, the sun in gate 1 is the spider. It's the creative, okay? It is, how are you going to express yourself authentically? And when I say authentically, one thing that I've had to learn along this journey, and what I'm really implementing in my life and business, which has changed it, is to, out of all of the programs out there, and right now the business coaching, it's saturated. It is saturated, and a lot of it is regurgitated shit from ChatGPT. So we tend to mirror or think that we have to do things a certain way because it worked for that person. All the tactics work. I mean, it's great to get knowledge on funnel systems and how to grow your IG account and everything like that. They all work. Not one works better than the other. It's where energy flows, where intention goes. Which one are you going to apply to your life? And then second, what I have learned after spending well over 6 figures with mentors is that it is an energetic thing at the end of the day. Okay, so if you are someone who jumps from program to program to program, signs up for, oh my god, I need this because that's what's going to help me, it's really you looking at what it is that you got and being authentic, not pretending to be something else because whatever mentor was doing it that way and you felt like you had to do it that way. It is you being you. Who are you? Who the world needs you, not someone else. So the sun in gate 1, it being the creative, is you being authentically you. So if you're feeling that energy inside of being more authentic, because the world needs that, I will do a whole separate post on this and just what I have found through my investigation of working with people and being in different masterminds. But, start tapping more creative things for you. So a divine feminine energy. You can also do this with the Taurus full moon. This is great. Get creative on something. For me, I recently have taken up silk fans. That is really unlocking a lot of this creative energy, because when I was younger, that's all I was creative and art, all sorts of things. And I stopped doing it for many years and became more masculine because it was for survival. So for the divine feminine, it was silk fans. The next thing I really am looking and doing is that I inherited all of these looms. Okay, so getting into like cross stitching or creating placemats, something along those lines. Look around you. What is something that you've been wanting to do? Is it, art, painting, drawing, some type of feminine work, dance, expression. Where is it that you can release those creative juices inside of you? Now, from November 7th till the next time I do the video, the sun's going to enter gate 43, which is insights and breakthrough. It's the grasshopper in the animal totem. So really expect these aha moments, like downloads. You may not get all the information to the download, all right, but you expect a lot of downloads and breakthroughs, ahas to come through. Make sure that you are journaling these things, writing them down so that you can come back to them, because they do play a huge part, okay? So, to sum up the energetics of what is happening over the next week or two, energetic theme is authentic expression, deepening your relationship with yourself, all right? Having those aha moments, the mental breakthroughs, the downloads. For the full moon, let go of what is blocking your creativity, okay? And truth. Honor what has been completed and start to reevaluate what you need to go back and possibly work on. For relationships, lean into emotional honesty and being vulnerable, being authentically you. How can you express and step into yourself? Where are you cock blocking yourself, okay? And keep in mind that we are moving into Mercury retrograde, okay? So slow down. Don't rush. Take your time. The energy is going to be chaotic. If you are someone who resonates with me and what I have to say, and are awake and aware to things that are happening in the world, and you've been working on yourself on some level, okay, keep working on yourself. There is a whole collective of people who aren't. And that's where it's going to get chaotic. So don't, if someone's acting crazy outside of you, because that's just the way the world is right now, that does not necessarily mean you have to react to it. You don't have to take that upon, whatever energy they're giving upon yourself. You don't have to say something or anything like that. You can just transmute it. Okay? So, that is the energetic update of the things that are happening till next week. I'm going to go ahead and pull a card real quick from the Green Man Tree Oracle. I felt it would be good with Taurus, with the Earth energy. I do a really good reading with this. It's like a journey through King Arthur's realm. If you're interested in that, I would totally recommend getting one if you're kind of stuck. I can give you some more information on that. But let's see what tree has wisdom for us this week. I only want one card, please. Not a lot. All right. Oh, this is a new one. I have not worked with this tree. Okay, give me a moment. Hi. The tree that came through is gooseberry. Okay, here's the card. Let me pull this up because this is actually a new one. Be great if they had them in alphabetical order, but they don't. 101. If anyone sees the number 101 on the clock or in ones today, this message is really for you, is what I'm told. So, This is a great card coming out of Samhain right now, right? So Gooseberry, Green Man Wisdom. And if you don't know who the Green Man is, that is the spirit of the trees. It is the ancestor walked the way before you. Ancestral wisdom embraces the most profound levels of knowledge and lore available to us. Ancestors are not only the people from whom we are descendant, but also the primal parents from whom all humanity derives. In nearly all cultures around the world, they are seen as dwellings in the underworld, guarding the knowledge and wisdom of those who have gone before. Every thought, every word, dream, and idea is held for us in the realm of the ancestors. Traditional shamans say that to go there is to enter the state of being in which they can access all the stored information. And when they need to find the answers to a profound question or need, it is in this realm they resort. This card indicates that you have the right to draw on the collective wisdom of those who walked the path before you. I am laughing at this. It's not laughing. I am tickled because inside of the Earthkeepers Guild, you guys are getting transmissions, meditations that are based on journeying, so into the upper, middle, or lower worlds. And this past transmission that I was guided to do for Samhain was all about going into this realm through a tree. So it's very synchronistic. If you are inside the guild, that meditation activation is still available and still potent for you to use. So if you're not in the guild, you have time to join into it. It's actually good for anything, but it was guided specifically for Samhain. And because this card is coming up and it has everything to do with tapping in to your ancestors and gaining a gift or asking questions or information, whatever it is that you were guided, I guide you to the realm. You retrieve the information, but whatever it is that you are able to retrieve from there, this is very synchronistic, I will say. That was just released. So with that, I'm going to go ahead and just do some announcements on what we have going on inside of RISE Innerversity. So at this moment, the Earthkeepers Guild opened its doors last week on Samhain. And the Earthkeepers Guild is our monthly program for anyone who is really wanting to build that solid foundation in their life and their biz. So there's 2 group coaching calls that you get a month. We are working on a more of a networking, like a student hall one, so that everyone has, the opportunity to just kind of shoot the shit. And so you get that. You get 2 group coaching calls a month. And we do powerful activations and meditation, shamanic journeys that are going to be released on the Wheel of the Year. So all of these Sabbats. There are things that come through with working with the full moon and the new moon. I show you how to integrate paying attention to the transits as far as like the sun and the moon when it is applying through your astrological chart. We do some witchy things, apply some rituals. Next week, our foundational course is going to be released, which is Roots Before Wings. And that is where I'm going to show you how to apply the Earthkeepers medicine wheel and start to balance those key areas that I touched on earlier, which is the emotional, mental, spiritual, and physical levels, because you are the alchemist, guys, but you may have all these things going on in those quadrants that kind of keep you distracted or not paying attention to you being in that balance. So this is like one of my favorite things to teach on. That's going to be released next week to all of the students. And then that is going to help you really build that foundation, recalibrate for you to step into the next level, which is going to be initiated through the Moon I Key. And when we step into the Moon I Key, then we're going to be opening up our other signature course for you to step into, which is all about building that solid foundation in your business. So lots of things are coming towards all of the students that are enrolled in RISE Innerversity in the Earthkeepers Guild. I am really, really, really excited about this. After spending so much money on coaches and masterminds and love them all, I've gotten so much great information. What I have been really guided to teach on is for us to get out of being in the comparison zone. There are so many people who have all this wisdom to share with the collective, and we need you, but you may be stuck on still trying to figure out how to do that. You don't know how it applies to you. You're burnt out because you've been building for a very long time and not seeing those results. And this is where you're just going to take a step back in a gotta rush through it and apply container with full support, where we are also going to give you the opportunity for you to network what it is that you have to share with the world. So the Earthkeepers Guild right now is very affordable. That price will be going up eventually, most likely next year, because of all the information that is in the container. And again, that is like our tuition for all students. So if you are someone who is really wanting to learn more how to build a solid foundation in your biz, and you want to start adding more magic into your life, and you really love to dive into things that are on the esoteric level, then the Earthkeepers Guild is for you. With that said, guys, I'm going to pop off here. I hope you guys have a wonderful and beautiful, blessed day. I am really excited I was able to pop on, and I really enjoyed this. That's the whole thing, just bringing back more fun into your business. So let me know if you have any questions. If you're interested in anything that I said before, drop a comment down below. If you're wanting to enroll in the guild, all you have to do is comment guild or Earthkeeper, and that will put you in the automation, and we'll send you some information. But I would really like to get to know you. So just drop a comment, let me know where you're from, and I look forward to seeing you in the next video. Bye now.